Now, before we can start changing anything about this web page, before we actually start to modify it, we need to install certain plugins. So there are a few plugins that we want to install here. So first one is called the Elementor. So if we search for Elementor, so here you can see it shows I had actually clicked on this install now button. It's saying it's asking me to activate it. So if I click on activate, it will activate it's going to activate this. We can just close this here, and yep. So Elementor is now successfully installed, so we can go ahead and start to create a website. But before we do that, there are something called as themes. So we need to install some themes. So before we actually start to create a website, we'll pick a cool theme that we want to start with. So let's go to appearance and then to themes. So if we go there, so we can see that there are already three themes available. So these are actually available as a part of WordPress. So these are the default themes. We won't be using them because they are pretty crappy. So instead, we'll add a new theme. So click on add new, and we'll add this new theme, this theme called as Astra. So Astra. So search for Astra here and let it load. So now that this is loaded, so we can see this is Astra and this is Astral. Be very careful, we want Astra, not Astral. So we'll install this theme. All right guys, so now we can see that Astra is installed, and these three themes are also there, 2019, 17 and 20. So we are going to delete these themes, we won't be using them. So we can just go here, we can click on these themes and hit delete and set OK. Similarly do for the other two. So now that we have deleted the other three themes, we only have Astra here. Now we don't need these pages also. So we'll go to pages, and as you can see, we have two pages that comes by default. So we'll delete these and we'll make our own pages. So we'll do move to trash, and then apply. So these pages are gone. Now we'll go to posts, and here also we'll do the same thing. Move to trash and apply. Now we'll go to our website, and here we can see that there's nothing really there. That's because we have deleted our theme, so that's okay for now. We'll first import a theme, and then we'll start to modify it so that we can make it look the way we want. So now that we've deleted the unnecessary pages, posts and themes, now we'll come back to the Astra theme from appearance and then themes, and here we'll go to Astra options, and here we can see there's this install importer plugin. So click on that and let it activate. What this will do, this will allow us to import themes directly to our website. So it's basically like saying we can import someone's website directly, like make a copy of that website, and then we can work on that. So here it's asking us to choose one of these four. So we'll choose Elementor, and now it will ask us to choose any theme that we want to use. So as you can see, these themes are really nice. These are like super cool. You can choose whichever one you want. For now, we'll stick with this first one, which is outdoor adventure. So we click on that, and now here you can see there are two options: import complete website and import home template. So it's up to us which we want to use. If needed, we can import the complete site. I would suggest you import the complete website. So we click on that and then import. All right guys, so finally the website has been imported. So if you click on view site here, it's going to take us to the website, and we can see. So this is exactly how this website looks. Isn't it cool? So you even have different pages. So if I go to about, it's going to load this about page. So now back at our home page, now our goal is to modify this website so that it looks exactly like we want it to be. So I had personally used this theme only. So if I show you my website, it will look pretty much like this website only. Just that I have changed the text, font, and some other things, and I've added this sticky header. Apart from that, it's mostly the same. I had used this theme only, and then I've modified it so much. So yeah, back to this. So now we'll go back to the dashboard by clicking here. Now there are a few more plugins that we want to install to add certain functionality. So we'll go to plugins and then to add new, and here we'll search for this all-in-one, and then we want to install this plugin, all-in-one WP migration. Now what this allows us to do is that when we build a website locally, we and we want to port it remotely, so we want to host it on a server, then in that case this plugin can be used, which converts this whole website into a single file. So it will just be a single file which is roughly around 80 megabytes or 100 megabytes, something like that, close to 100 megabytes. So it will just port it into a single file which you can directly import again, and then it's like, you make a copy of your website into a single file, and then you use that copy to build uh, a copy of that exact same website. This is exactly how we move from localhost to a remote server. So we have installed this, and yeah, if you come to plugin, you can see there are a few plugins that we don't really want. So there's this Akismet anti-spam, which we will select, or instead we'll just delete it here. So we don't want unnecessary plugins in our website, and that's because it makes our website slow. So we'll only have those plugins which we essentially needed. So this Hello Dolly also will remove. Okay. WP forms Lite we can leave it. If you later want to have a form where people can just put in their contacts and get to contact you, then you can use it. Apart from these plugins, we also need another plugin. So we'll click on add new, and we'll search for this plugin called as Simply Static. Yeah, so this is the Simply Static plugin that I was talking about. So we'll install this, and why we need this, I'll tell you later. When this is actually needed when we actually host our website onto GitHub, because there are two different kinds of websites actually. One is called as a dynamic website, and the other is called as a static website. So GitHub only hosts static website, and the websites that we make through WordPress is actually dynamic. So we need this plugin to convert our dynamic websites into static web pages, which we can directly host then on GitHub. So once we have that installed, I think it's done. Yeah, so it's done. So now we'll go to all-in-one WP migration, and we'll export this whole website into a single file, and that in one way creates a backup, that if in case we mess up with some file and we accidentally delete something, then we'll still have a copy of this website. So we'll export it to a file. So it's going to export, as you can see. Yeah, so it says download 58 MB, download localhost. So we click on that, and I would suggest to save this somewhere where you are hosting your website. So let's say I just save this here itself. So I'll save it there, and yeah, so this is done. So now we have our website ready. We have exported it, so we have a copy of it in case something goes wrong. We have all the plugins needed, and we have also deleted all the unnecessary stuff. Now we want to tailor our website.